HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. The virus, which was identified in the 1980s, has spread to all countries. In some parts of the world, the incidence is particularly high. The World Health Organization estimates that about 34 million people live with HIV. People who are infected with HIV will not usually feel ill for the first few years, but the virus will eventually break down the body's resistance to other infections and certain cancers. The most severe stage of the disease is called AIDS. It usually takes 8 to 10 years between being infected and developing AIDS, and without treatment, the disease is usually fatal. With current HIV treatment, it's possible to live for a long time. HIV is found in blood, semen, and vaginal secretions. HIV can be transmitted through unprotected sexual intercourse from man to woman to man, and from man to man. HIV is transmitted more easily if one or both partners have other sexually transmitted infections. HIV is much less infectious through oral sex than vaginal or anal intercourse. Using condoms during vaginal or anal intercourse is the most important thing you can do to protect yourself against sexual infection. HIV can be transmitted by the use of syringes and needles contaminated with HIV. Intravenous drug users should not share needles or syringes with others. HIV is transmitted by blood transfusion if the blood contains the virus. In Norway, all blood in blood banks is tested for HIV. HIV can also be transmitted from infected mothers to their children during pregnancy, during birth, or through breastfeeding. Treatment of HIV infection in pregnant women has virtually eliminated the risk of infection from mother to child. Therefore, all pregnant women are recommended to take the HIV test. To determine whether you're infected, you need to take a blood test. Anyone who has had a risk of infection should be tested. If the test is positive, this means that you're infected. If you're infected, the test will usually be positive within 3 weeks of the date of infection. Taking an HIV test is voluntary and you can remain anonymous. If you have questions about HIV, talk to your doctor. It was a huge leap forward when effective treatment became available in 1996. Treatment prevents the virus from multiplying in the body so that the body's immune system improves. But treatment does not remove the virus completely from the body. Treatment is therefore lifelong. With treatment, most people can expect to live an almost normal life. Regular social contact or working or living with people with HIV is not an infection risk. You can kiss and hug a person with HIV. HIV is not transmitted through sweat or tears or by sneezing or coughing. It's possible to live a good life with HIV.